Let them speak. Review patterns 1 to 33. Please repeat or answer. Which one of the girls appears to be laughing the most? Do they appear to be about the same age? I wonder who is making them laugh while taking their picture. Is the girl who is on the right having a hard time trying not to laugh? Can you tell if they are sisters or just friends? Were you able to find out where they are? I bet they're going to go swimming after having their picture taken. Does it look like they got their hair wet? How did you figure out that they have already been in the water? Have you asked them if they come to swim here a lot? How often did they tell you they get the chance to come here to have fun? Their parents must have brought them here. Where they are is a place they come to when their parents want to bring them on vacation. How long did they tell you that they have been friends? I imagine that they will remember coming here after they get much older. All they do is swim and play while they're there. What else did they say they do here besides swimming? Did they tell you that they had nothing to do after the sun goes down? Have they said that they wished they could live here the rest of their lives? Has anyone put suntan lotion on them so that they can protect their skin in the sun? If you could join them, would you like to go swimming? What is the sea like? Doesn't it look really dangerous to be out there in that boat? Have you ever been out in a boat this small in water like this? What did they decide to go out in rough seas like this for? What they're doing is something they have to do to make money. Do they bring out people that want to go fishing? Is that the way they make money? Are they able to go fishing even though the sea is rough? How can you tell that the sea is really rough? I doubt if I could enjoy fishing on a boat when the seas are like that. Would you wind up throwing up if you were out in the sea like this? Do you think that they will have trouble getting back to land? Did they tell you how long it has been since they left the dock to go swimming? Did they tell you how long it has been since they left the dock to go fishing? Did you ever have the opportunity to go out fishing in seas like this? Are they supposed to be out there when it gets this bad? I guess that the people in the boat must feel a bit nervous. Shouldn't they have gone back as soon as they saw the seas getting bad? Is the person taking the picture in a boat in front of the one you see here? Does the round thing on top of the boat help to figure out where they are? If the boat began sinking, is there anyone near them that could help them? Would you begin to panic if water started coming into the boat? As soon as they get off the boat, do you think they will all go out to have something to drink? Do you have a picture like this of you before you were born? Where all can you go to get this done? Is this what most women who are going to have a baby usually do? I suspect if you were poor, you wouldn't be able to afford doing this. Do you find it strange to see this image of a baby that is still in the mother? Do most women who are pregnant have this done before having their baby? Doesn't it look like the baby is waving at you? Have you ever seen mothers on TV having this done at the doctor's office? Doesn't it help to tell you if the baby is healthy? Do most mothers find it comforting to have an ultrasound at the time they're pregnant? Are they able to tell if the baby is going to be a boy or girl when they look at the image? How else can you see images of the baby if they don't do this? Did you find out if your children were going to be a boy or a girl before they were born? Where is it that you can have this done near where you live? What there What they've done is something many pregnant women have done before having their child. Does it appear that the baby is waving to someone, or is the baby just sucking its thumb? I don't get how it is they can get an image like this. In how long do you suspect this baby will be born? Do most doctors have their patients get these ultrasounds to make sure that the baby is okay? Most women must be really happy when they get to see these images while being pregnant. Don't you wish you had a copy of your ultrasound before being born? Is this the same person that you just saw in the ultrasound? Who is it that's making the boy smile? Did they ask the baby to smile so that they could take this picture? What is it that you can do to make the kid smile? Did the boy begin laughing as soon as they saw the person holding the camera? Who else do you see in the picture? I wonder whether the little boy leaning on the sofa wants to get up on the sofa. I doubt whether the boy can get up on the sofa by himself. Shouldn't his mother help him to get up on the sofa? I imagine that his mother is afraid he might fall off of the sofa, so she doesn't let him go up there. Have you got any brothers that are about this same age? Do you think it's difficult to take care of a kid that is this age? Where do you keep pictures of yourself when you were a kid at this age? Do you think you were as cute as this kid? What is it that kids at that age like doing most of the day? I doubt whether he can speak that well. As long as he keeps smiling, does he make you feel happy? I bet that he has never had a haircut. Did his mother tell you that he has always been happy since he was born? What all did she tell you he enjoys doing during the day? Did she tell you that he gets a little crabby in the afternoon before he takes a nap? How long did she say he takes a nap for in the afternoon every day? Does it look like he's ready to take a nap now? Does the street she's sweeping look like it's already clean? This must be something that she does every morning. Do you feel as old as she looks? Were you able to figure out where she lives near here? Is anyone else helping her to sweep the street? I don't see why none of the other neighbors are helping her to do this. Is this where she ends up cleaning every morning? I bet that she puts on the apron she's wearing whenever she goes out to sweep. Doesn't it help to keep her dress clean? Would she be able to climb up the ladder that you see down the street? Wouldn't it be too dangerous if she tried to climb up the ladder? If someone asked you to guess her age, how old would you say she was? Doesn't she appear to have really big hands? Is there anywhere you see that she should clean? Is the street she's on too small for cars to go on? What do you think she'll do as soon as she's finished sweeping up? I wonder whether she can take care of herself or if she lives with someone who helps her. When you get that old, will you be doing anything like this? Did you ask her if she is also interested in keeping other things clean in the neighborhood? How long did she say she's been living in this area? Did she say she is going to keep doing this as long as she is able to do it? Is anyone sitting in the middle of these two people? Why is it that they didn't sit next to each other? Do you find it strange that they don't feel like talking to each other? If you sat down between them, who would you start to talk with first? Do you find it uncomfortable to talk to people that you don't know? How can you tell the guy wearing the glasses is listening to music? What he's listening to must really be boring. Is the girl sitting near him able to hear any of the music he's listening to? Does she appear to be daydreaming? Do both of them wear glasses in order to see better? What is it that you think the girl has in the bag sitting on her lap? How can you tell she just must have bought something before getting on the subway? Has she got anything to give to the guy who is sitting there? Can you figure out if they are about the same age? If you got onto the subway, would you sit between them or just keep standing up? If 4 people tried to sit there, wouldn't they feel uncomfortable? If an old grandma got on the train, which one of these kids do you think would give up their seat? Do you ever give up your seat to anyone if there is nowhere else to sit? When was the last time you had to take a subway somewhere? Don't you find this the most convenient way to get around quickly? If you sat between these 2 people, would you try to start up a conversation? What would you be interested in finding out about the girl sitting there? What is it that you think he's doing? Does it appear that he has a lot of skis to fix? Is he going to put wax on the skis against the wall so that people can go faster in the snow? It must cost a lot of money to have him do that. Is it something you can do yourself? During the summer, doesn't he have anything to do? I bet he takes a vacation to the beach during the summer. Did he tell you how long it takes to wax a pair of skis? What else does he do besides waxing the skis for people? Do the bright lights he has on help him to see better? Is anyone else there to help him? If someone came to help him, would they be able to work in the same place? I wonder if he owns all of the skis you see there. Do you see the vents in the ceiling that take out the dust he makes doing this? Does he do anything with the boots that are on the floor behind him? I imagine that he rents those out to people who rent skis from him. Is what he's doing hard to learn how to do? Did he tell you that he's been working since 10 past 9 in the morning? Don't you look forward to skiing as soon as there is enough snow on the ground? Is it okay to ski if there is only 1 inch of snow on the ground? Is there any place near where you live that you can go skiing? What else do you enjoy doing during the winter months? Where is it that is the best place to go skiing? I wonder how long he has to stand like that all day. Is anybody able to speak to him while he's standing there? Does it seem like his one arm is longer than the other one? In case it begins raining, what does he end up doing? Will he continue standing there until when someone comes to take his place? Wouldn't it be boring just to stand there all day if you had to do it? Who is it that pays him to do this? Who is it that is in the picture directly behind him on the wall? Do you recognize the person in the picture? Is he someone you would like to have met? Was he dead before you were born? What all did he do for China? How is it that he was able to unify all of China? If he were still alive, what would he think about the Chinese economy? At the time he led China, wasn't he a bit too strict? What type of people did he tend to persecute when he was in power? How many years did he manage to stay in power? Do you have any idea where he's buried now? How long has it been since he passed away? Does he have any children that are still alive today? Do you have any political leaders in your country that were as famous as him? Have you ever been to any place where they buried political leaders? If you could be any politician, who would you choose to be? How can you tell that there was a car that drove down the road recently? Did you find out who was driving that car? I doubt whether they offered the person walking a ride. Do you think that the person walking would have preferred to go by car instead of walking? Didn't this person have anyone else to walk with? Has anyone else been walking there before this person? That person must have wanted to be by themselves. Do you have any idea which way the wind is blowing? Is that where you feel like taking a walk? What is it that you think about the most when walking outside in the winter? If you went on a walk there, would you bring an umbrella too? Isn't it funny to see people walking in the snow using an umbrella? Do you get why he's using the umbrella? Would the person who is walking be able to hear it if there was something coming from behind him? Do you find walking in the snow relaxing? I wonder if that person is going to meet someone so they can go out to eat lunch together. Is there enough room so that 2 cars would be able to go down this road? Does he appear to be dragging his feet while he's walking? I imagine that it must feel really slippery whenever he tries to take a step. How long has it been since you went out and walked in the snow like this? Don't you look forward to doing it as soon as it starts to snow again? What is it that she's making? Doesn't it make you feel like having one? How many scoops of that syrup will she have to put over the ice to make it really good? Is this something you are interested in having in the summer? What is it that she's putting over the ice? Is there anything else that she can put on top of the ice? How do you like snow cones? How difficult is it to make one like this? Is this the way you like to see them make it? Is the way she does it the way you know how to do it? Would you rather have ice cream, or would you prefer having a snow cone like this? What other flavors do you think she has to put on the ice? If you asked her to mix the flavors, would she do it for you? Would it cost more to have a couple of different flavors? Doesn't the syrup make the ice melt right away? I doubt whether I could eat that big of a snow cone. Did she tell you that she has a variety of sizes to sell if you wanted a smaller size? Would that syrup stain your shirt if you dropped some of it on your shirt at the time you enjoyed eating it? How many minutes would it take you to eat something like that? What she's making is one of the biggest snow cones I have ever seen. How much do you think she would charge to sell one of these? Didn't your father used to treat you to one of these when you were young? Doesn't it make you smile whenever you see them making one of these? Is there anywhere that you know that is selling these now?